Well, welcome back to the Champions Podcast. Your host, your boy, Slice and Geist. I almost forgot my team name. And we have a special guest joining me today. You can introduce yourself now.
You're not gonna give me an introduction, man?
Hell no.
What the hell? This is Jacob Eitzel, the manager and owner of the White Cells. I'm glad to be on this podcast with you, Mason. Should be a good time.
You need to change your team name at some point. I feel like
Why?
You had the same team name for like 10 years now.
Because I know it's a dynasty. It's the brand.
We're playing in a keeper
Brand.
league.
I'm promoting the brand.
Not a dynasty league.
I'm promoting the brand, man.
All right, so this week we're gonna go over each team and their fantasy situation, go over some injuries and all that good stuff, and then we'll, of course, go over the matchups from last week, and then finally we'll do some waiver stuff, and then we'll have a surprise at the end after that. So I hope you guys are ready for a good listen in. This will be helpful for your other leagues because I feel like after all of this information is said,
You think these guys have other leagues?
I would think so. I feel like
Do you think they're actually competitive, or they're just random ESPN leagues?
I would hope they're not random ESPN leagues, but they should probably take our advice because I feel like
they should.
It's been pretty. Last week's was, I feel like, was fairly insightful and pretty on the spot. Obviously, can't predict it all, but I felt like I was pretty on the spot last week. But all right, we're just gonna jump right in. The first team we're gonna go over is the Cowboys. And are you worried about the Cowboys this year, Jacob?
Yeah, I mean, going into last week, I thought they were gonna lose to the Giants, but hell, the Giants are worse than what I thought. Didn't figure that offensive line was gonna be that bad. But Cowboys, Dak and Zeke in the offensive line, it's gonna be what they are, just a running first team, wide receivers up in the air.
So, do you value Zeke as a top 4 running back still, like he's been drafted at the beginning of the season?
I mean, for the first 2 weeks, yeah. I mean, he's getting the carries. I think he's their only offensive threat. I think, in my opinion, and looking at how many carries each running back is getting, he's probably top 5 with carries.
But doesn't that concern you? Wouldn't you maybe sell high on him now with the possibility that this is such a bad offense that they're going to be passing a lot just to play catch up, and he might not even get the workload he's supposed to?
I don't think so. He got touched. He's had 2 good games in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you can't argue those results. I'm just speculating the possibilities since they're such a bad team.
And he's had a touchdown in each week, and their offensive line is banged up. So, I mean, yeah, they're gonna have games where he's not gonna score you 15 or more points, but you're just gonna have to ride the wave, and he'll win you some games, I think.
Do you think Dak should be rostered in our league?
Dak Prescott?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Okay.
There's too many quarterbacks in a 12. It's a 12-team league. Too many quarterbacks out there.
I'm pretty sure someone owns him, but do you feel safe owning any of the receivers on this team?
Oh no, I don't roster a single wide receiver. It's too early. I think their highest touted wide receiver coming in the draft was Michael Gallup. I think that he only got 1 target or 2 or 1 reception last week. But I would not roster any wide receivers until later in the season where Gallup might end up being the star there.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next team. In the Patriots, we had a pretty big trade over this week. Josh Gordon, if you guys didn't know, got traded to the Patriots.
Yeah, tell me your thoughts about this situation. Just Josh Gordon in general.
Okay, well, let me tell you, I think the Patriots got a phenomenal deal. I would have done the same thing. He's a fantastic player. The Browns are stupid. They could have gotten more than a 5th-round draft pick for this guy. He is talented. So.
Oh yeah, he's a beast.
I understand.
He's a beast.
I understand he comes with the off-field issues, and they had that whole dilemma where he had hamstring issue or whatever from a photo shoot. But I mean, I think the Browns are just tired of him. They could have gotten a better offer if they didn't say they were going to drop him. I think it was stupid.
But I think he's going to fit very well with the Patriots. And Patriots will be able to handle his off-the-field issues, at least for this year.
They didn't have a downfield target to throw it to, but now they do in Josh Gordon. So when I think Chris Hogan becomes irrelevant when what's his name comes back.
Edelman,
yeah. I think Chris Hogan loses a lot of shares. There's so many mouths to feed on this team. And what did you think about the backfield with Sony Michel getting his first start last week?
That's also with, I mean, I don't know his exact stats, but there's a bunch of.
He had a couple more carries than Rex Burkhead.
Did Rex Burkhead play?
Yeah,
I know that whole backfield was injured. So.
Yeah, Rex Burkhead played. Sony Michel got more carries than him. James White had all the passes pretty much. But it looks like as of now, Sony Michel will be taking the role as the first 2-down back kind of thing, and James White still remains the pass down.
Yeah, but I just don't trust him, man. You can't play him.
Well,
you can't start him with a 9-player starting lineup.
You can't start anyone aside from James White as a flex, I would say, until there's, more. Until you see more.
And also the Patriots, they do fucking weird stuff. Like they give everybody the ball. It's just Patriots for fantasy. It just sucks. Honestly.
But I think Josh Gordon will get at least like 8 to 10 targets a game, so I'm not really too worried about him. Tom Brady will probably love another big guy to target, as he targets Gronk a lot as it is. So let's get on to the Packers. So the Packers have looked pretty good. Aaron Rodgers didn't seem too crippled from his injury from week 1. It didn't seem.
They should have won that fucking game. Bullshit calls, man.
I can't believe there was another tie. That was just.
I know.
That was ridiculous. But there's not really too much to say. I would say the wide receiver situation, obviously, it's pretty much a throw up for the number 2 wide receiver. I think everyone's
getting targets, man. I think everyone's getting targets.
I know. So it's hard to I don't know if I can play Randall Cobb or Geronimo Allison and feel safe about it because one of them's going to go off, but you don't know which one. And obviously, Devontae Adams is a must start.
I think those two, Randall Cobb and Allison, are going to be wide receiver 3s for the flex spot if you play anybody.
Yeah.
But
they have high
Devontae Adams
upside,
will be there.
Regardless.
Yeah, they do.
They have a low floor, high ceiling.
That's why I would play him in the flex if I didn't have anybody better.
Yeah, and then we got Aaron Jones returning from suspension this week. I think he will jump right into the workload and split half the carries into the next game upcoming.
Yeah, I think it's just a wait and see for me. I don't really know much about Aaron Jones. I did most of the workload last year, but I'm not really sure if he's good in the passing game. or if that's just all Ty Montgomery.
No, Ty Montgomery is not really part of the game anymore.
Not a passing game?
Not really. He barely got any looks as it was.
I thought he got some week 1, but...
Yeah, I mean, he was in the game. He got maybe like 5 touches between running it and pass catching. But Jamal Williams looked awful. He's like 34 rushes for 100 yards. That's just not that great. He didn't really look like he was doing much.
I think it's just going to be a passing offense. And
I think Aaron Jones will help the run game. You have to establish a run game. That's just got to happen. You can't pass it the whole game.
I know, but I don't. Yeah, like just going to be like a 8 to 12 carry backfield.
Yeah, I wouldn't play Aaron Jones this week. He could be limited, definitely, but just saying he will affect the backfield there, so I don't feel safe playing anybody in that backfield as of now.
I agree.
Moving on to the Vikings, Dalvin Cook left with what he says was a cramp in the hamstring because it was very hot that day. It's a little worrisome considering he was out all of last year. So, are you worried at all about Dalvin Cook?
Not really sure. I haven't heard of anything about this injury. But all you can say, I think it looks like he might play. He's probably gonna.
Yeah,
play.
He should play, but I'm concerned if they're going to limit him possibly.
Well,
for this upcoming game.
Isn't it basically already a committee? They're just going with the hot hand.
In Minnesota?
Yeah, with Latavius Murray.
I think Latavius Murray was just playing because Dalvin Cook was out of the game with that hamstring.
I don't know, man. I would have to look it up, but if he's out, Latavius Murray, man.
Yeah, good play. He's a good player.
I think he will be. Who do they play this week?
The Bills.
Yeah, He would probably be in my starting lineup. Oh yeah. To tell you the truth.
So if you could pick between Diggs and Thielen for the rest of the year.
Diggs.
Diggs.
And it kind of sucks because I have Thielen on my team.
Yeah,
but
Diggs for me.
But just listening to a bunch of podcasts and what people had to say leading up to the season, it just sounds like Diggs is Cousins' favorite target. And as you saw last week, he had 2 touchdowns and like 7 receptions and over 100 yards.
Yeah, so. I agree there. Moving on to the Giants. So yeah, this offense just looks atrocious.
Lions, man.
Who are you starting in this on this team besides?
Wait, did you say Giants?
Giants.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Who are you starting on this lineup besides Saquon and OBJ every week? Oh, and Evan Ingram.
Who are you starting?
Yeah, I mean those 3 are must starts. You know, like.
I have Evan Ingram. I'm not starting his ass.
You're not? He got like 15 points last week.
By a late touchdown, garbage touchdown.
They're gonna be garbage time a lot this year. So you don't trust Evan Ingram?
Oh, you gotta play OBJ, and I guess you gotta play Barkley. But fuck, it's a fucking shit show. Like that offensive line is fucking terrible. It's just bad.
When do you think they take Eli Manning out, or do they take him out at all?
They should take him out when they're down 13 with like 7 minutes in the fourth quarter left. Like, I don't know. If their season's shit, but they don't have anybody to play, right? I think they have a third stringer that has potential.
They could have drafted a QB, but they decided not to because I think Eli was still.
And that's another problem is the management is fucking terrible. Also with these draft picks, I think Barkley was not the right way to go.
Yeah, so basically Giants suck. there's 2 to 3 people that you can start pretty much. They're all stars, but because this team sucks so bad, they're downgraded to just.
They fucking
normal
don't give
people
the
now.
ball to their fucking the wide receiver that they just paid hell.
Yeah, Sterling Shepard's pretty much irrelevant now. He probably have a couple games that are good, but I wouldn't roster him. So we'll move on to the Eagles. A little bit more to say. Carson Wentz is coming back this week, of course. He's been cleared
Is
to
that
play.
official? Is that
Yeah,
official?
Yeah, he's been cleared to play. He will be starting. They have Nelson Aguilar as their only receiver. I'm pretty sure Mike Wallace got put on the IR, and then
For what?
I think he broke his leg, and then who's the other dude on the Eagles? I'm spacing.
Zach Ertz.
No, the main wide receiver that's out. Right
Oh,
now.
Alshon.
Yeah,
Jeffrey?
Alshon Jeffrey's still out. They just signed Jordan Matthews, so
Oh, is that official too?
he could be relevant this week. Let's see who they play.
The Colts,
The
baby.
Colts.
The
so
Colts.
Not a very good defense. I wouldn't start him
Oh,
this
they
week,
played hella good. They played hella good. Last
but you have a very small window until Alshon Jeffrey returns. So, I mean, it's a streaming option. It's a play if you're desperate for a wide receiver, but I think there's better options out there.
Yeah, just watching the Colts defense this past week,
Well, the Redskins aren't that good. They have Adrian. They have
no,
an ancient,
they were giving up a bunch of short passes, like not big plays, but short passes. So I think Aguilar or I guess the Giants he hurt.
Yeah, so let's talk about this backfield. Darren Sproles has been out for a week now. He's questionable to play this week. Ajayi is also very questionable. I actually doubt that Ajayi will play, especially if the Eagles don't even want to risk him getting injured more because he is very injury prone, I feel like, from recent years. So, Corey Clement is definitely someone to own. Luckily, I got him in the waivers.
Yeah, I
this
drafted
week.
him. I drafted him, man.
I think he'll be a top 10 play this week at running back. Especially if Darren Sproles is out, he will get the full workload and absolutely run all over this Colts defense.
You think he'll run all over the Colts defense, man?
I do. Do you have anything else to say about the Eagles? Obviously, Zach Ertz is a must start. That's obvious.
Yeah, Zach Ertz will be when's his number one target probably, and Aguilar or whatever. But
All right,
yeah.
so let's move on to the Steelers and Antonio Brown not showing up to work this week so far. Any concerns there?
No, apparently I don't know, man. No, I think there is concerns. I think it's just a ego. It's like an ego thing. Like it's a spotlight
you're
for
telling
them.
me you're not if you owned him, you wouldn't be concerned.
No, not at all.
Okay.
He's not going to hold out.
I agree. I think he'll when the game time comes he'll play. But I do believe that him doing this will affect the gameplay around him, and I think that he will not be in on as many plays as he's used to.
Yeah, it's just that whole team organization is in trouble.
So are you panicking?
But Juju Smith,
Wait,
yeah,
hold on.
Juju.
Let's get back to this not sure I'm torque thing. Are you scared if you own Le'Veon Bell? Are you panicking?
He's
at
gonna
this
be
point?
back. He's gonna be back by week 10.
Okay.
So yes.
So are you trying to trade him? Are you trying to trade for him? Like what's the play? Because the person that owns
I
Le'Veon
don't
Bell
know.
is panicking. They
it's been summer, but yeah, I mean I would agree. I mean
well, that's
that
a
was my
shame.
first. That was the first draft pick.
So as a James Conner owner, are you Do you think Le'Veon Bell's gonna get traded? Do you think he's gonna play as a Steeler?
Uh,
What's your thought process?
what do you mean?
Are you trying to sell high for James Conner? Are you waiting a little bit to sell high?
Well, I already have James Conner, but yeah, I would.
Yes.
I would get him.
Sell
I would
high.
get him.
Sell high is what I'm saying.
I would not sell. I would not sell high.
Okay, so if someone offers
Not
you,
early.
if
Not
someone
early.
offers you Devontae Freeman when he's healthy for James Conner at week 5, are you taking that?
Devontae Freeman for James Conner?
At week 5,
No.
and Le'Veon Bell's
James
not
Conner.
back yet. Okay,
James Conner.
if someone trades you Kareem Hunt for James
No,
Conner.
James Conner. Cause okay, here's my reasoning. They're gonna fucking give James Conner the fucking ball. They're gonna jam the ball down his fucking throat just to get back at Le'Veon Bell. Just to fucking get back at Le'Veon Bell. And the other reason is our league is a keeper league, so
you can't
and
keep him.
Le'Veon Bell will not be here next year.
You can't
with the
keep him.
Steelers.
You can't keep him. You picked him off
Yes,
the waivers.
I can.
You picked him off the waivers.
I know we could pick people off the waivers. That was a rule.
No, that's in baseball.
No, you cannot keep a guy on waivers. It's for football.
I know, that's what I'm saying, and you picked him up off the waivers.
I know you can keep guys off the waivers in football,
I don't think
not
so.
in baseball. Yes, that's what you said for baseball.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I know, man. We were talking about this, but
Okay,
yeah, that's why I'm not.
So that's your main. That's your main.
Yeah.
Line
But
of
if
defense.
it was
So
a redraft,
Okay. Let me give you another scenario. You are about to go into the playoffs. James Conner has just gotten benched from Le'Veon Bell coming back, and like it's the playoffs are about to start. And someone offers you Todd. They're out. They're offering you Todd Gurley for James Conner.
Todd Gurley for James Conner, and I'm going into the playoffs.
You're going into the playoffs. James Conner's not playing because Le'Veon Bell just came back and he's starting.
Why would they trade me or Todd Gurley though?
Because they want that keeper for next year.
I don't know. There's a lot of because I wouldn't be able to keep Gurley because he was a #1 pick.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I guess I would just.
I mean, it depends if you want to win that year. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, but also
All right. We're getting off topic.
I think I'd still keep James Conner because they Rams might be like just already have playoffs in the bag, so they might rest their players. Man, I don't know. It's just James Conner.
So Juju Smith had another big game. Do you feel like he's a top wide receiver 2 at this point? Borderline wide receiver 1?
Yes. Juju Schuster.
I think he has some regression to go because the Steelers have been. Ben Roethlisberger had like 60 attempts last week. I think that's not going to happen a lot. So I think.
Hey, but this whole shit with Antonio Brown is.
Yeah, I could benefit him. I think he's going to regress a little bit, but and not get as many targets. But I think he will be a borderline wide receiver 1.
Do you think Antonio Brown likes playing with Juju there?
I thought they were friends, so I thought so, but I don't know.
I think that's
Brown,
just a show. I think he's upset because he's losing the spotlight.
I think he's upset because Le'Veon Bell fucked his team over. All right, we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
All right.
So next up is the Seahawks. Probably the worst Monday Night Football game I've had to watch in a while. It was like 10-7 at halftime with like 23 and outs in the first half. Are you starting anybody on the Seahawks team? Just anybody?
Russell Wilson.
He had 10 fantasy points or something like that.
I don't know. I guess it might be a matchup, but Russell Wilson can get you
You're not
high
scared.
20s.
You're not scared. He doesn't have any receivers to throw to until Doug Baldwin gets back.
It's just probably not. I mean,
How
you
do
can
you
stream quarterbacks, but he has the most upside and floor, highest floor probably.
How do you feel about that tight end Diddle?
Diddle.
I think that's his name. Let me check.
Easily?
Yeah, Beasley. That's it. It is.
I don't know. He's not much of on my radar. Did he do good last week?
Yeah, he's the number 2 tight end over the first 2 games. He had
Oh dang.
11 points last week and 18 the first week. 3 receptions each.
Dang. Maybe that's Russell Wilson's guy, since he doesn't have Doug Baldwin.
Yeah, he's trending. Definitely someone you can look at if you need a tight end.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this Chris Carson's and Rashad Penny
Is
splitting?
Penny back?
Yeah, he's been back. They've been splitting pretty much down the middle in touches. Chris Carson was more efficient the first game by a lot, and the second game they were both pretty bad.
Yeah, they also went against the best defense.
Yeah, I know. Do you have any interest in any of those 2 guys moving forward?
No, I just don't. The Seahawks offense does not appeal to me at all.
Yeah, I agree.
But they have upside later in the season, probably. I don't know.
Maybe when they get Doug Baldwin back.
Yeah, to open up the passing game, and which leads to running game.
All right, so let's move on to the Bears. The Bears defense looks pretty good.
Yeah, man, they're real good. They're real good.
Do you believe that they are the Jaguars' defense this year?
Not Jaguars defense, but
they got 21 points last week, and that was like all sacks, pretty much.
I know.
So
Yeah, doesn't Khalil Mack look like a monster?
yeah, Khalil Mack looked real good. If you have the Bears defense, if when they have a bye week, I wouldn't drop them. I would pick up a second
Play 'em.
defense.
You gotta play them every week, don't you? Oh, are you talking about when they have a
Yeah,
bye?
when they have a bye, I would just pick up another defense and drop someone else for that week
Yeah.
because they're that good. Jordan Howard looked pretty good. He's getting a lot of the receiving touches as well as the rushes.
Yeah. Jordan Howard. He's gonna be a good play this week.
I think every week he'll be a good play. He's been
they give.
getting a lot of
Again,
touches.
Give him the ball.
Allison Robinson continues to post up the short routes.
That's Trubisky's number 1 guy.
Yeah, I would continue to play him as well.
Hopefully that avoids injury.
Do you like any other wide receivers on this team?
Not really. They have Gabriel and Miller.
Yep, Anthony Miller.
He only got
right.
3 receptions or 3 targets last week.
He looks all right. It's possible he could pop off a couple weeks, but
yeah, Drew Whiteman drafted him. So he's pretty high on him.
Do you any value in Tariq Cohen?
Tariq Cohen. Maybe if it was a PPR league, like a full PPR, but
he only got 4 touches last week, maybe 5, I think.
I don't like it. I don't like him.
I think Jordan Howard's taking over his role more and more every week.
They're trying to give him the passing game.
All right, so moving on to the Raiders. The Raiders have not looked too good this year. Amari Cooper had a terrible first game. He had 1 reception for like 6 yards the first game. Second game, he comes back and gets like, I don't know, 20 points or something like that. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah, monster game.
Yeah.
10 receptions, 116 yards.
Any concerns with him? Do you think the first game was a fluke?
Murray?
The second game was
No,
a
I
fluke?
think Gruden. I think Gruden wants to get him the ball. So they're gonna.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's gonna be a run offense and then throw Cooper the ball.
what did you think Jared Cook's week 1 performance was a fluke then?
It could go either way. It might have just been the matchup, maybe, but I don't think Cook's the worst option that people have.
Yeah,
He could produce.
I think there's better options. I wouldn't roster him personally over the options on the waivers, but he'll definitely have some good games for sure. Do you feel comfortable starting Marshawn Lynch or Derek Carr?
Not Derek Carr, but Marshawn, running back 2 or 3.
Yeah, would you feel comfortable as him being your number 2 running back for the rest of the year?
Yeah, because Gruden's likes that old game style where you just run the ball and be like a bully team. Wants to bully.
I'm not a Marshawn Lynch guy this year. Last year he really disappointed me. So
yeah. I mean, it's understandable, but he did get like over 15 rushes. I think 18. He had 18 carries last game.
I personally wouldn't feel
with a touchdown. So he has. Go ahead. Sorry.
I wouldn't personally feel comfortable if he was my RB2. I would feel comfortable playing him in flex in the matchups. But that's just me.
You can't go wrong with 18 carries and a touchdown. I mean, the yardage wasn't that pretty, but...
Well, he was touchdown dependent.
Yeah. I mean, carries... The volume's there. All I'm saying is the volume's there. Probably one of the top running backs with the volume.
Yeah, I can't argue with the volume. I'm definitely a volume kind of guy. Not really much else to say on the Raiders. Their other wide receivers not really impressing.
You think they'll be good? You think they'll be above 500?
No, they're going to go 6-10. Let's move on to the 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo's off to a rough start. I saw Clay actually dropped him.
Yeah, and I picked him up.
I think. I can't believe you dropped him just after.
Oh, no, I didn't pick him up yet.
I was going to pick him up, but I don't have room on my team. But he is a top 10 quarterback this year. Why are you dropping him? For George Kittle. Why?
I don't know.
Because he had one good game, and then Garoppolo had one bad game.
So, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do I drop Ben Roethlisberger right now and pick him up?
I would. Ben Roethlisberger is losing people by the minutes on his team.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that this week.
Do you think Kittle's a top 10 tight end option this year?
Top 10 tight end. If he keeps on throwing. Well, that's easy to say, but yeah, I think so. If he's getting the targets, then I think he'll be top 10. I mean, it's easy to be top 10, I guess. But,
so I think he'll be a top 10. I think he's one of the safer options this year. I think he gets more volume than most tight ends get. He gets more targets than most tight ends, especially since their wide receivers, their top wide receivers out right now. So I think Garoppolo is looking for him more than not.
I agree.
Are you starting to like Matt Breida over Alfred Morris now?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know the percentages. But yeah, he had a breakout game.
Yeah, Matt Breida had a 66-yard touchdown run. He had out-touched Morris this week. The first week they split touches pretty evenly. So it looks like Breida is trending upward in the touch department.
Morris got more carries.
I'm talking about touches. That's all I care about.
I think Alfred Morris has more touches this past week.
In the second
16
week?
to Breida's 15 touches.
Well, then he's still pretty even, I guess.
It's just going to be like that, I feel like, unless this past week,
Well, Alfred Morris didn't look too good. He had...
I know that's probably that's what. So 49ers might play Breda more
Yeah.
upcoming weeks.
If Corey Clement, if Ajayi doesn't play this week, I will be playing Clement over Breida. But yeah, Breida's a good flex option if you have him in a different league. But I have him in this league, so pick him up if you can. Moving on to the Browns. Just lost their number 2 receiver, maybe number 1. Hard to tell. And Jarvis Landry was limited in practice this week.
The wide receiver topic for the Browns. I think Callaway played more snaps than Higgins.
Do you trust Callaway though? He's a boom or bust kind of player. He's either gonna get a touchdown or not.
He's so talented. If Tyrod doesn't throw him the ball, then he's just really talented. So.
Do you trust Taylor will get him the ball though?
I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's just a weird situation. They need to. If they don't, I don't. The coaching is just terrible. I think.
Yeah, I agree. The Browns are not looking too hot so far. Njoku obviously off to a slow start has like.
Oh, I think Njoku's going to be good. He gets the targets and reception is just
his points
no touchdowns.
His points do not reflect. He had 7 targets in both games, I believe.
Yeah.
He had like 2 points. If you have Njoku, if you can pick him up, I would definitely go out and get him.
I think he scores his first touchdown tomorrow.
I think people are dropping him. They're panicking.
Will dropped him. Hurricane dropped him.
Oh really? I might have to pick him up for ASJ. That's kind of an upgrade. I'm
pretty sure.
So yeah.
Njoku's out there.
Go get him. I don't trust Tyrod anymore. I was kind of banking on him having Josh Gordon as another target to throw it deep.
Yeah.
He still has his legs. He'll get you 30 rushing yards every week. So that's a benefit. But I was all about Tyrod before the season, but now I'm kind of hindering away from him.
And Carlos Hyde, he's good.
I think he's been doing well, but I think they are wanting to be Duke Johnson involved more.
Hopefully not.
That's what the coach said that for this upcoming week. He wants to get Duke Johnson involved. He's been
just put him in the wide receiver slot.
Dealing with injuries. So, would you rather have Carlos Hyde or Marshawn Lynch moving forward?
Marshawn. I think Marshawn.
I will take Carlos moving forward. Moving on to the Redskins. Terrible against the Colts last week.
Yeah, baby.
I was watching.
We looked good, Mason.
I was watching NFL Red Zone, and that game came up like twice, maybe.
Because Colts D, man.
Terrible game.
We played good. We played good, and our offense looked good too.
You only scored like 17 points.
21.
Yeah, whatever. It's all right.
Yeah.
Do you still have faith in Alex Smith?
Yeah. He's gonna be good. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Do you want any part of these wide receivers on this Redskins offense?
No, they just picked up a shit ton. A shit ton of wide receivers. Michael Floyd. They have Crowder. They picked up another wide receiver.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of mediocre players.
Just don't play anybody like Chris Thompson and Adrian Peterson. That's all you can play.
I don't even like them, man. They're gonna be trailing a lot. They're gonna be throwing a lot. I don't like.
Oh, that's good for Chris Thompson.
Yeah, it's good for Chris Thompson. Chris Thompson is a flex. He has a high ceiling, low floor.
He's got double-digit points each week, and he's been on my bench.
So, I think he's a good flex, depending on the matchup. I think Jordan Reed was a steal this year. He went as like tight end 7, And
Oh yeah, if he
if
just
he's
has to stay
healthy,
healthy,
he will be
and
eating
he's
all
top 5.
day. Yeah, easy. So there is Jordan Reed. Um, it might be good to sell high on him while he's healthy because you never know. I don't trust his health personally, but I have a couple of shares of him in a couple leagues, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. Um, so let's move on. Next team is the Ravens. Um, pretty disappointing game on Thursday. I drank my sorrows away, and it was just annoying to watch the third string cornerback guard AJ Green for those 3 touchdowns.
When are you getting Jimmy Smith back?
I don't know. Fuck, CJ Mosley got hurt like on the first drive. Like
that's
it was
gonna
just
hurt.
It was so frustrating of a game to watch. A talented defense just collapse. And then the second half, they only allowed 1 touchdown. So,
hey, but you also did play the Bills week 1.
Regardless, I think the Ravens have a bounce back week this week. I think Joe Flacco, top 15 quarterback this year.
Against the Broncos at home.
Top 12. What do you think about Joe Flacco?
Yeah, he'll be good. And just they're gonna have to run, or they're gonna have to throw the ball. I don't believe in their running game at all.
You don't like Alex Collins?
No, because it's a committee, man. It's a fucking committee.
Well, it's just him and Javarius Allen.
Yeah, it's just gonna be splitting time.
Alex Collins, I think he's touchdown dependent. I don't want any of him. I wouldn't feel comfortable if I had him as an RB2. Definitely would play him as a flex. Would you rather have Michael Crabtree or John Brown?
You know where I stand.
Yeah.
My boy John Brown.
I like John Brown a lot. I haven't seen enough to pick him over Crabtree yet.
He's in my flex slot right now.
I like him.
I might play Goodwin if he's playing.
Yeah, that's a good choice. There's not really much else to talk about on the Ravens offense.
But so is John Brown? You think John Brown's Flacco's favorite guy?
I still think it's Crabtree. I think John Brown is I
think he got 10 targets.
He has a higher ceiling. I think Michael Crabtree will be targeted in the big moment situations when they need to make a first down. On 4th down, I believe that they did target Michael Crabtree during the game.
I think he had 10 targets, but only 4 receptions.
Who?
This past week? John Brown.
Yeah, that's because he's a deep throw, like throw and run kind of guy, and he got lucky on his touchdown and
that was skillful.
I'm just saying. So we gotta move on.
This is again.
Next team is the Jets. I don't think Sam Darnold needs to be discussed yet. I wouldn't start him or own him. Do you start Powell or Crowell?
Fuck, I don't. Yeah, I would say probably a flex play for one of those two.
For both?
Yeah, probably for both. They get the same amount of touches, I think.
I agree. I would play Crowell over Powell just because he gets more carries, and I don't really trust Powell getting these passes from a new quarterback like this. What do you think about Quincy Enunwa and Robbie Anderson getting like nothing? He got one target.
Robbie Anderson, don't play only Enunwa. I think there's Robbie Anderson's target or Darnold's target distribution, like Anderson's way like on the totem pole, way down.
Enunwa likes
Enunwa is up.
He likes to play the short passes out all through college. That was how he was as well. I think if you dropped Robbie Anderson, I would not be shocked. I think I would drop Robbie Anderson if I had him. So
He's not even worth the play. So
yeah,
no.
I wouldn't even risk playing him ever. So why have him on your bench? So let's move on to the Chiefs. The Chiefs had a huge game actually.
Oh, this is a topic I
Oh,
wanted
no.
to talk to you about.
So Patrick
Topic
Mahomes,
I want to talk to you about. You might be
Fantastic.
on this for a while.
Let's talk about it. Patrick Mahomes, 6 touchdowns and like 28 pass attempts. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lit. I'm pretty sure he threw a touchdown to everyone, and I think he
It's
had,
like a 25% success rate
yeah,
for
he had,
touchdowns.
Travis Kelce had
That's
2,
unheard of.
and then everyone else just had 1. It was like Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill, Kelce had the 2, and then it was like Thomas, and then some other random dude on the Chiefs offense. But are you buying in on Mahomes? Are you sold that he's a top 3 quarterback?
Top 3, no. I think there's definitely regression coming his way.
Okay.
You can't put up these kind of numbers and expect it to stay this way.
So are you selling high?
It's only the second week,
Are you selling high in Mahomes?
and that's my question for you, since this is your guy.
I'm riding the Mahomes train all the way. I believe he will regress, but I believe he will be a top 3 quarterback this year.
What?
He has.
What if someone offered you a good trade, like a?
I'm not trading.
I've heard on podcasts people were trying to get Mahomes for, like Julio Jones for Mahomes or something like that. Unheard of.
Oh God.
It's weird.
Yeah, I would take that. Yeah, I would take that. I'm not trading him for Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers straight up. I want not his.
No, you don't trade him for a quarterback.
I know.
You trade him for.
I'm just saying, if someone trades me a top 5 wide receiver or running back, I would happily take that trade. No questions asked.
And was he even your first pick as quarterback?
Yeah, he was my only quarterback I chose.
He's your only quarterback on your squad?
Yeah.
Oh. But there's plenty of quarterbacks that you'd be happy with.
Yeah. I just going into the season, his arm is massive. He has Tyreek Hill. He's on that Chiefs offense. They have all these awesome plays. He can run the ball. He's a fucking athlete. He can throw the ball hard. Travis Kelce can catch those balls. He has all the weapons around him. He is going to be he's going to be drafted in the 3rd round next year in fantasy.
A 3rd round pick?
Yep, I think so. Maybe 2nd. I think he's that good. He will be that quarterback that gets you 40. He'll be Deshaun Watson, but legit.
Oh, hot take.
So, okay, so let's talk about some of these other guys. Obviously, Tyreek.
Wait. So you take? Well, I guess I already have the answer. You take Holmes over Watson.
Yeah, 100%.
So this is what people thought Watson was before the draft.
I know, but they didn't account for the injury. That takes a toll on you. They didn't account for the bad offense. He doesn't have the same weapons. Obviously, he has DeAndre Hopkins and Will Fuller just came back. But he doesn't have that offense around him. And
they just have a shitty offensive line.
That as well. I don't think the Chiefs is too much to brag about, but I think Deshaun Watson, we'll talk about him when we get there. Are you worried about Kareem Hunt?
No, not at all. It is.
Me either. I think he's fine.
He did good last week, right?
Yeah, he had a touchdown, but that was it.
He'll get his.
If I would try to buy him low, if I could. I think people are panicking. I would buy him low. Travis Kelce obviously must start top 3 tight end as people probably predicted this year. I think he will be the top 2 tight end this year. Do you think Tyreek Hill is a top 3 wide receiver this year?
Top 3, no. Top 6, maybe.
Who?
Probably.
Tell me people you would drop or you would have over him.
Brown and Hopkins or OBJ by the end of the season.
So top 4.
Ah, shit. I don't know. I'm
Julio Jones, maybe.
Oh, Julio Jones,
AJ
AJ Green.
You would have all of them over Tyreek?
I think I would have Julio over Tyreek. And I think I would have Diggs over Tyreek, and then AJ Green. And then Tyreek, and then AJ Green.
I'm not a Julio believer. Still not. All right, let's move on. Bengals. Giovanni Bernard will be a top 10 running back this week without Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon out with a.
Dude, isn't that fucking dumb?
The whole game I was yelling, "Hurt Joe Mixon!" So they
God, that's fucked up. Dude, look at him. He had 21 carries too.
How many yards?
84.
Yeah,
that's so fucked.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I was pissed, bro. He kept fucking running, and I was like, hurt his ass. He got hurt,
God.
and then Bernard came in and started running around all over them. It's just a bad game.
God, he should have just went. He should have just went out. I didn't need him this week. He should have just went out the first time. He went to the locker room and stayed out.
Do you trust Andy Dalton? Are you starting him in a 12-man league? Are you streaming him?
No. Maybe stream, but especially these next couple of weeks without Mixon.
Okay.
I think they're gonna pass more.
So, do you are you buying in on any of these number 2 wide receivers in Cincinnati?
Number 2, so they got Ross and who's the other? Fuck. Some other guy. I forget his name. It's like Boykin or something.
It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd got more targets than John Ross.
And no, John Ross is like third string. He's only going to get big plays.
Do you like any of these guys?
No, not worth it in this 12-man league with 9 starters.
I agree. Moving forward, Bills don't start anyone but McCoy. Moving on.
I wouldn't even start McCoy. To tell you the truth,
I will. If you don't want McCoy, I will trade for him.
Why?
Moving on. He'll get the touches. Moving on.
No, I want.
Don't tell me Marshawn Lynch gets 18 touches, and that's why you're starting him, and McCoy's getting more.
Yes, and he's on a better team. They're not going to be. The offense is not going to be on the field.
The Bills will get him.
Okay,
25
go look at McCoy had 9 rushes, 39 yards.
Yeah, and how many?
No, not even. Oh, and 4 receptions.
Okay, that's already
29 yards.
Better than Marshawn Lynch.
You want to go to week 1? No. You know how that played out.
They played a good defense, and they had a shitty quarterback.
The whole offense is shitty. Right. Did you? Hey, Mason, did you hear the story about Vontae Davis?
Yes, I heard it. All right, he retired at halftime.
That's how bad the fucking Bills are.
Okay, so
that's how bad the Bills are.
Jacob says don't start anyone. I say start McCoy. Let's move on.
Come on, you're not excited about this topic? It's funny.
I think we need to get moving on.
Well, we're going through every team, man.
I know. We have a lot to go through still. All right, we're on the Rams. Can all 3 wide receivers get the workload to start?
No, but I really love Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, I agree. Brandon Cooks top 5 wide receiver this year.
Yeah.
Jared Goff. Do you like Jared Goff? Do you think he should be rostered?
He probably should be rostered. I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if he's rostered. I wouldn't care about it.
I would rather have him over some of the people are starting.
Yeah, I agree.
Todd Gurley continues to
3
fucking
touchdowns.
eat. He even got pulled out of the game, and just Todd Gurley, no brainer start. Don't need to talk
Are they a
about it.
Super Bowl? Are they going to make it to the Super Bowl?
I can't predict that. They'll make the playoffs. I
They're
think
so stacked.
I think they will have a tough time in the playoffs, especially if the Patriots start heating up.
Well, they're not on the same
Oh yeah,
side.
they're not on the same side. Who's on the NFC? I don't think the Eagles that good.
You got Packers.
Packers maybe. Vikings look real good actually.
I
Let's
think. Yeah. Okay.
let's move
Let's
on. Cardinals. They looked awful. You're not starting anyone except DJ and Fitzgerald. Are you panicking on DJ?
No, I mean you should show some signs of panic, but what can you do?
Okay, so
if you drafted him, you have to play him.
Week 3, he gets 6 points. You trading him?
Give me the trade. Send me the trade offer.
Kareem Hunt, straight up.
I don't know. You would trade him for Kareem Hunt?
Me personally, no. But I'm just saying, if you get 6 points this upcoming week, there's gonna be people panicking, and that's the when they're vulnerable, and you come up and you fuck them from behind. Does that sound something like you'd be interested in?
Wait, what? What was the question?
Gosh, I did this whole thing. Never mind.
Come on.
Are you starting Fitzgerald?
No. Oh, probably.
I'm
I guess.
starting Fitzgerald, wide receiver 2 for me.
Yeah, I think he has to be if you draft him that early.
Moving on to the Panthers, Cam Newton. I think you still start him. I think he's still valuable. He gets the yardage on the ground.
Yeah, top 5 quarterback.
I think he dropped down to the top 7 without Greg Olsen, but yeah.
He had like 29 points.
Yeah.
Last week.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's like dropped off the earth. I'm just saying that target man in the red zone is going to hurt him a little bit.
I think they're going to get Cam the touchdown more than anybody else. Cam's just ego. It's all about ego for him.
Yeah. I still agree. He's a top quarterback. Should definitely start him every week. McCaffrey got a huge volume increase from week 1 to week 2. Didn't score a touchdown and got 20 points. That's how much volume he had.
He had like 14 receptions.
I know. 15 targets. 15 targets.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. In a PPR league, I have him in that 1 point PPR league. He had 14 points just from catching the ball.
Yeah, I
know.
That
is ridiculous. Where do you rank Funches?
But I mean, McCaffrey's going to be where you drafted him at. It's just, It's a half point PPR, so 7 points is a lot. It's half of 14, so it's.
Yeah, I agree.
But the volume's there, so he's gonna get his. He's gonna be
very high
running back
upside.
1.
Very high upside.
Be a running back 1.
Do you Funches a wide receiver 2 for you or a 3?
Depending on matchup, probably 2.
Okay. I don't like him yet. He's warming up to me. I didn't like him coming into the season, but I'm starting to like him a little bit more. He's not my favorite either.
He's not my favorite.
Yeah. If I have him, I'd probably start him, but I don't own him because I don't like him. But yeah, I wouldn't. He get the volume. Yeah. Greg Olsen's out, so moving on, I guess, to the Lions. The Lions have 3 wide receivers that are producing. They're all producing. I guess Marvin Jones isn't producing that much, but he's had a track record of producing over the years. Are you
just play any of them, man?
Yeah. Are you comfortable playing any of them?
Yeah.
Rank the 3 receivers.
Galloway, Tate, and Jones.
I think Tate goes. I would have Tate first, but I agree that Jones is on the bottom. Are you comfortable with any of these running backs?
No. I guess carry on.
You think
Johnson.
Kerryon will?
He's gonna be I think he's gonna be main back, and but it's gonna be more of a passing because the team just sucks.
Yeah.
Just sucks.
I think Matt Stafford will be valuable because they will have to come back a lot. So,
Yeah.
I like him still. Moving on to the Falcons. Devontae Freeman is going to be out for a couple weeks, is what it looks like. So, Tevin Coleman looks like he will be pretty valuable for the next couple of weeks. I would definitely start him, running back one. For the next couple of weeks. Matt Ryan, do you buy in on Matt Ryan? Are you starting Matt Ryan in a 12-man league?
Yeah, I would.
What do you rank him?
I don't know, man. How do you know by chance how well he did in the red zone last week?
No.
If they could score in the red zone, I would have him top 7.
Let me name some quarterbacks on the waivers, and you tell me if you'd start them over Matt Ryan. Ben Roethlisberger, you just dropped.
I would start Matt Ryan.
Andy Dalton.
Matt Ryan.
Joe Flacco.
Matt Ryan.
Okay. I don't agree. I don't like Matt Ryan this year. I think
he has the targets, man.
He only has Julio.
And Calvin Ridley, boy.
I don't.
And
he had a
Sanu.
I don't believe in any of that. I think their offensive line is trash this year. I don't buy in.
It's not the worst offensive.
They didn't look good.
Hey, man. They won. They should have won 2 games. They should be 2.
So, Julio Jones still elite for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he got like 17 or 19 targets for week 1. That's crazy.
I know. Moving on. Saints. Michael Thomas is fucking shit up. Are you selling high on Michael Thomas?
Yeah, he'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot about Thomas. Yeah, he'll be top 3.
You think so? Top 3 wide receiver?
Yeah.
He's eating. He's getting hella volume.
But what do you think about Saints in general? And just
I love their situation. If you have a Saints player, play them, because their defense is so bad. I guess they're not so bad, but they are bad.
This is a defense that was top defense last year, one of the top ones, and they're just playing like absolute ass cheeks.
Yeah, I think they're bad. I don't believe in them this year. They have a couple of good players. It looks like they have been throwing the ball a lot. Drew Brees is looking fantastic this year. I think Drew Brees is looking like his young self again. Obviously, Alvin Kamara's pretty elite still. I'm not worried about Mark Ingram still because Mike Losley had about 8 to 10 rushes last week, and I think that's what Mark Ingram will be doing. So
I feel like he fumbled though. Carelessly.
So I'm not too worried. I think Mark Ingram will have a very much lesser role than he did last year, because why would you not play your best player?
But when Ingram comes back, they're gonna give him the ball. They're gonna run him the ball. They're not gonna. They don't. I don't think they want to run Kamara as much. That much. Give him a couple like 8 carries, but
he'll get 8 carries.
Like
He'll
more
get,
than 12.
That's what he had last week, though. He had like 8 carries last week.
He actually had 13.
He did.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's still not that much.
But I don't think they want him to carry the ball that much.
All right. So, are you interested in these other Saints wide receivers besides Michael Thomas?
No, I think there's a bunch of them.
What about the tight end? I'm blanking on his name.
Ben Watson?
Yeah, Ben Watson.
I don't know.
I think he's a streaming option. I don't think he's worth rostering, I guess. Moving on to the Jaguars.
Got 5 targets.
Blake Bortles continues to have random awesome games. throughout his career. Had a great game. Keelan Cole looked fantastic. Did you see that one-handed catch?
Yeah,
Oh
OBJ,
my
man.
God, dude, that was
OBJ is probably better than
ridiculous.
OBJ.
That was better. He was on the move while a dude was like tackling him.
OBJ
my
was
God.
falling backwards though.
Well, that probably helped him catch the ball. This dude was literally.
I don't know.
This dude was spin moving while one hand catching a bullet. That is.
I don't know.
Dude, I thought it was fucking insane. I liked Keelan Cole coming into this year after the injury to I forget who fucking
Marquise Lee.
Yeah, Marquise Lee. I liked Keelan Cole a lot. He dominated. He had like 8 receptions, and a touchdown, like 100 yards.
Yeah, Fournette's a little bitch, but yeah.
Are you
Could've won me the
concerned
league.
about Fournette?
Yeah, he's fucking injury prone. His fucking lower body sucks ass or
So are you?
fucking
If you're a Fournette fan,
bullshit.
are you rostering Yeldon?
I don't know. If you watch that game,
Oh, Yeldon looked awful.
but did you see Ryan Grant
I
or
didn't.
Corey Grant?
No, I didn't. I saw he got some
Oh.
touches.
But no, he's very skillful. He has skills. He jukes people out. He makes plays. He's a playmaker, and I kind of just want to pick him up because I think he's very skillful.
Well, you should go ahead and pick him up. I will not.
I don't have room. I need another bench slot, man. Can you do that for me?
No. So ASJ got a touchdown. He didn't get called back. That's first. God. ASJ. Did he go under the radar this year for you?
No, he's on my radar. It's just
No, I'm not talking about
I
you
don't-
personally. Just everyone's radar.
I feel like it, but
I feel like he did.
I don't know why they just. I mean, there are other tight ends, probably better than him, but he'll get touchdowns and receptions. So
I agree. Very touchdown dependent, but he is a big target in the red zone, and I think Blake Bortles will look for him. Dolphins are next. Dolphins haven't looked too good this year. Kenny Stills has been the only player, really, that has looked good on this team.
Drake looked decent last week.
Yeah, he looked decent, but he's been drafted as a borderline 1 running back. Top 2, like low 1, upper 2.
He's a running back too, in my book.
Yeah.
But
Last year he had so many games where he struggled in this offense, and that worries me.
I know. They just gotta give him the ball. Stop fucking feeding Frank Gore and give Kenan break.
Yeah, Frank Gore. I think he got number 4 all-time rusher last week.
I know. It was a good.
It's crazy.
It was a good football experience, I guess.
So yeah, not really rostering anyone besides Kenny Stills and Kenyon Drake on this team. Do you agree with that?
I agree. Kenny Stills, man. I think he'll be good.
Yeah, definitely wide receiver 2 with upside.
Yep.
Buccaneers. So you.
Fitzmagic is the real deal, man. He's the real deal.
Someone picked him up.
He is the real deal.
Let's see here.
So what's this? But for real, there's no way. I don't know why people are even considering Jameis Winston even being considered the starting
Oh
quarterback.
yeah, I was going. This is funny because after last week, I saw him on the waivers, Jameis Winston. After the first week when Fitzpatrick went off, and I was like, I should pick him up because there's no way he's going to keep doing this. And I'm glad I didn't pick him up because he is not starting when he comes back. Unless Fitzpatrick just does awful in both of the next 2 games. If he does just slightly good in one of them, he will be the starter.
It just has to be half as good. Not even half as good, but he is going to be the starter.
Do you think
Bucks will be stupid if they play Winston.
Do you think this is more of the supporting cast helping him more than, or is it? Do you think Fitzmagic?
Like fans and media and stuff.
No, I'm talking about his supporting cast, as in wide receivers, tight ends.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Yeah, I would say it plays a part. Did you see that press conference? Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
DeSean Jackson had like a fucking 75-yard touchdown, like the first play or something, I think.
Yeah, both games. It's both games. He had big plays.
Jeez. I'm selling high on DeSean Jackson. I don't buy it. He boom or bust. Either gets you 20 points or 2. I think I was looking at who had him. Will Siflin has DeSean Jackson and Godwin. I don't know why you would have both. That doesn't make sense to me, I guess.
I wish they would just throw the ball to Godwin. I mean, Godwin had a touchdown, right?
Yeah, they all had touchdowns. I rank him Mike Evans, Godwin, DeSean Jackson.
They said in the offseason that Godwin was their 1B, wide receiver 1B.
Yeah. Any interest in Peyton Barber? You dropping him?
No, I think I've heard he's been doing good, and even though the fantasy points haven't, he's
averaging 2.3 yards a carry.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I think touchdowns will come his way though.
He's averaging 2.3 yards a carry.
Dude, it can't be worse than fucking what's his face?
I picked Ron Jones up in a couple weeks.
No, dude.
I picked him up in a couple of weeks.
That's just awful.
I think Peyton Barber. I think Peyton Barber gets one chance here, last chance. If he does not do much in this game, Ron Jones gets
isn't gonna even get one.
Yep, he gets a shot. He will be on the active. He will be on the active roster this week. Look out for that.
This week?
Yep. You
got a couple of days, man.
He's been a healthy scratch both first 2 games of the season.
But isn't that so fucking terrible though?
Yeah,
scratch.
Second round draft pick just thrown out the window. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Stupid shit. They should at least play him in the pass game. I
don't. What did he see his preseason? You can't.
He's so talented in the pass game. The rush game, obviously he's a small dude. He's 5'10", but he's so quick. He's so quick. Anyways, OJ Howard interests you at all?
No. I guess a little interest, but
OJ Howard is a freak of an athlete. I picked him up in a league. I think he will.
He's getting more targets over Brate.
Top 5 tight ends. Yep, Brate. He had a way higher route run rate. Cameron Brate was more of a blocking tight end the first 2 games.
That sucks.
So, if you had Cameron Brate, I probably wouldn't keep him. Moving on to the Chargers. Chargers have looked great on offense. You're playing Melvin Gordon, no doubt. You're playing Phillip Rivers, no doubt. Actually, I guess Phillip Rivers is more of a matchup. I guess you're playing him in a 1-quarterback league. Keelan Allen obviously is a must-start top receiver. Are you starting Eckler or Mike Williams?
Not Eckler. Fuck. No, not Eckler at all.
Eckler's had double digits both games.
It's also been blowouts both games.
They lost the first game.
I know, blowout.
I'm just saying. No, it wasn't a blowout.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think so. I'll check.
I'm almost positive it was at least by a touch, by double digits.
Let me check. Yeah, 38-28. That's not a blowout.
Yeah, but for the whole game, it was a blowout. They had to catch up in garbage time. So they were getting more passes. Eckler got more passes.
Melvin Gordon has been getting the passes.
Too. I know. But
I think Eckler is a fine flex play because he has the upside. But
I don't agree. I don't agree. There's a better options for it.
Do you trust Mike Williams? He had 3 targets, I think, last week.
I'm just not sure if he plays every snap.
Well, Travis Benjamin was hurt last game.
But Tyrell.
I know. He's a big dude in the red zone. He gets the red zone targets. I'm a little worried on him. I have him. I don't think I'm going to start him until I see something that I like.
Yep.
Anything else to say about Keelan, Phillip Rivers, or Melvin Gordon?
Nope. Let's move on.
Okay. Texans have looked pretty bad. At least Hopkins and Fuller got a touchdown. Obviously, Hopkins is going to produce. He had 20 points. He's a top wide receiver, so he's going to produce no matter what. Are you buying in on Will Fuller?
Yeah. He spreads the field for Deshaun Watson, so I think he's a playmaker. Upside's there.
Yeah, he had a lot of targets last game.
Yeah. He just spreads the field for Deshaun Watson. He's the deep threat, and it's just gonna be. He just has to stay healthy.
Are you panicking with Lamar Miller or Deshaun Watson?
Nope, not at all.
Me neither. I think just going up from here. I don't really see anyone else you should own on this team. All right, moving forward, Colts.
Don't own any running back.
No running backs. You don't trust anyone.
Nope, because everyone gets the fucking ball.
Not even Marlon Mack when he comes back.
Oh, he is back.
Yeah, but he was limited.
He was limited?
I'm pretty sure he's
limited. I don't know. You should own Marlon Mack.
Yeah. It looked like I don't know. I didn't watch the game.
PPR, you might want to check out Naheem Hyde. Or, Nyheim Hines.
Yeah, I don't like him. But, I don't like any of the running backs as well. I think T.Y., Andrew Luck, must starts.
Andrew Luck, I wouldn't say he's a must start, but
I think
he's a possible.
He's looking better every week.
He only got like 10 points this week, man.
Yeah, there's better. I would start him if I had him, because I doubt you have a better quarterback.
He will be good.
So Eric Ebron or Jack Doyle for the rest of the year?
I don't know, man. I think Ebron will get more touchdowns, and he might even be a top 10 or higher tight end if the touchdowns keep on happening. Doyle's going to be a disappointment, or like he's going to get his targets and receptions, but touchdowns won't be there.
I'm all in on Ebron.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, I think. Where do you have him at? Top 10, right?
Top 10, yep.
Top 7.
I have top 10. I'm not pushing 7. I told Mikey to play him over Tyler Eifert last week.
Yeah, he's texting me. He's like, "Why do I keep on playing Ebron over Eifert? Or why don't I play them?"
Did you tell him to watch the podcast?
I'll tell him. I'll let him know.
Okay. I straight up told him I was playing him. Titans, last team. Titans look awful without their quarterback. Are you dropping Derrick Henry?
Somehow they beat the Texans. Derrick Henry, he got the touches.
Are you dropping Derrick Henry?
No, don't drop him. He got the touches. 18 carries, 56 yards.
I feel comfortable dropping him at this point.
Why? What tells you to drop him?
That offense doesn't look good. And Deion Lewis, he doesn't get the passes.
Looks better than fucking LeSean McCoy and the fucking Bills.
I disagree.
No! He has more volume. He has more touches in 2 weeks than McCoy.
That's just, I'm talking about moving forward. I disagree.
Fuck.
Henry gets more.
Someone trade me McCoy so I can just trade rate.
Yes, someone trade rate me. McCoy, I will give you players. Are you starting?
I think that's the fishiest take I've ever heard.
Are you? When someone beats my undefeated streak, we'll talk.
Yeah, should have played me this week, bitch. My quarterback outscored your 6 touchdown quarterback.
He also had 60 pass attempts compared
So
to my
hey,
28.
you
And
gotta
he beat me
you
by
gotta play.
14.
You gotta. If
And
you're
he had
down, you gotta throw. If
and he
you're
had a
down, you
rushing
gotta throw.
and he had a rushing touchdown. Mariota, are you starting him?
Nope.
Okay. Me
He
neither.
sucks. He sucks.
Yep, I hate him. I think he's terrible. Any wide receivers you're starting in this shitty offense?
Corey Davis.
Corey Davis?
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. Wide receiver 2 with high upside. So yeah, that's it for all the all the teams. So next we're gonna go over the waiver wire pickups real quick. Come on. All right. Do you have it pulled up?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one went to Benesh. He dropped Greg Zerline for Sam Ficken. Great pickup, Benesh. A lot of people would have tried to keep Greg Zerline for some reason. In the bench slot, which is just fish. Hurricane picked up Ryan Fitzmagic for drop David Njoku. Do you agree with this?
No. No, who's on his fucking team?
He's starting Deshaun Watson anyways, so that's stupid, Will.
What's this guy do? What's Will Hurricane doing?
I don't know. Metcalf dropped Cameron Brate for Buck Allen. Well, Cameron Brate probably had like 2 points each game because he was fucking blocking for most of it. You don't get points for good blocks. Dan Bailey. Big Tex added Dan Bailey. I was gonna add him if no one else did, but I don't know why you would waste. Why people are wasting their number 1 waiver picks on kickers is beyond me.
Maybe he didn't have anybody else to pick up.
Corey Clement. So I was next in line. I got Corey Clement, dropped T.J. Yeldon. I think Corey Clement was the obvious pick this week.
Yeah, I mean, if Ajayi's hurt, I guess he's
And
decent.
then it went back to Metcalf. He added Brandon McManus and dropped Chris Boswell. Another kicker situation. And then I'm streaming defenses, so I dropped the Redskins and picked up the Jets for this week.
Yeah. Oh, our defenses are going against each other.
Yeah. And you picked up the Browns for the Chargers.
Yeah.
And then Clay Holman added Blake Bortles and dropped the Saints defense.
Huh.
So that might be a
Who would he rather play? Who would he play? Or
he is
who would
starting.
he why would he?
He has him starting over Philip Rivers. To be fair, Philip Rivers is going against the Rams. But he
That
did.
is to be fair,
But he did drop Garoppolo. So at the end of the day, he's a fish.
Come on.
And then he added Cowboys defense for some reason.
We gotta add like a segment on another pod or on the different podcast and
Yeah, we can.
and make like fish takes or something, or like
We can make
dumbasses, jackasses. I don't know.
And then Big D added Geronimo Allison for Ty Montgomery. Probably a good
Good
idea.
pickup. Good pickup.
I mean, just dropping Ty Montgomery would have been a good play.
Yep.
And then you previously just added Jimmy Garoppolo for Ben Roethlisberger during the podcast.
Yep.
So that
I think
was
I did that because Jimmy Garoppolo is going against Kansas City.
that is a very smart strategy. And then we're gonna go to week 2 matchups. I'll just start. Mine's in the top left, so I'm just gonna start mine. So probably not the same for you. Patrick Mahomes went off, 40-point bomb.
No, call it what you see it. 38.8 bomb.
Just a productive day in the works.
I want you to say it. 38.8.
38.8.
Because there was a quarterback that outscored him.
David Johnson had 5.6. So that after that happened, I knew I had won.
Were you scared after Thursday night? little bit.
No, because I know
27 burger for one per.
I know.
I guess
was
2 players. but
Tyler
yeah,
Eifert got 3 points, so no, I wasn't too worried. I knew that 30 points was going to be made up easily. I thought it was going to be Alvin Kamara, but it was Patrick Mahomes, nonetheless. Yeah, I told him to start Eric Ebron. Didn't listen. Didn't matter. So, whatever. Moving on to the
He had a
next.
couple double digits on his bench.
Yeah, but you're not playing Calvin Ridley in the second game after the first game.
Oh, you last second swapped out Matt Breida.
Yeah, I told you I was starting T.J. Yeldon if Fournette didn't play.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I guess
so
he didn't need it.
Will Hurricane versus Will Siflin, Battle of the Wills. Hashtag it. Tweet it. Will has Michael Thomas, who fucked me up last week. Dude, his running backs are atrocious. He has Royce Freeman and Deion Lewis as the starters. And then Chris Carson and Jamal Williams. That is the worst running back situation. Isaiah Crowell might be his best running back.
I don't know, man. No, Jamal Williams would have been his best running back.
No, I'm saying moving forward.
Moving forward, yeah, it's probably, I would say probably
Deion Lewis, yeah. But that's not good.
Dude, why is he not playing Amari Cooper?
In his flex? Because
he
had a 1 point game last week, and that's what people go off.
I don't give a fuck.
Sammy Watkins.
Don't pick plays because your points.
Sammy Watkins is also. I would look at Sammy Watkins.
You're gonna laugh at me.
Why?
If I tell you this story.
Go.
So in my dad's work league.
Did you make a trade? Oh my god.
No, not a trade.
Okay.
Even worse.
You dropped Sammy Watkins. I know you drafted him in that league. You told me about it.
You know how I lost by 0.6?
Yeah.
So you already guessed half of it.
So you didn't play Sammy Watkins?
No, I dropped him.
Oh.
Guess who I picked up?
Who?
Probably the fishiest takes I've ever done.
Rashard Higgins.
No.
Give me the team.
It was a Colts guy.
Oh no, Ryan Grant.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, it was between Ryan Grant and the Neeming Hyde guy, or Naheem, whatever the fuck his name is.
This was for a flex position.
Yeah, flex, or like it's like multiple flex positions because Fournette was hurt, so I had to make decisions.
Sammy Watkins, the number 2 wide receiver.
Dude, that guy is fucking trash. I hate Sammy Watkins because he's a little bitch.
He had like 10 targets, I'm pretty sure.
He's a pussy ass bitch. But yeah, I ended up picking Ryan Grant. I went for the narrative revenge game, and
no, dude. Okay, that is.
But if I picked Hyde, I would have still won. It's just I picked.
That's because
2 out of
3 touchdown. Whatever.
Out of 3 players, I picked the worst one.
Okay, so
that ruined my chances of winning.
Will Siflin started Deshaun Jackson last week. I believe he will start him again this week.
Deshaun? Yeah, probably.
Are you ready to laugh?
Yes. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I would say so.
He's starting them over Marvin Jones, Kenny Stills.
No, you gotta play. You gotta play.
Kenny Stills.
Kenny Stills or Marvin, yeah.
And the flex, he played Randall Cobb over both of them as well. Oh my goodness. Alright, spending too much time on these fools.
On these fish.
The fish market has opened. Okay. Going to Chris Mechanized Assault and Drew Whiteman's team. Chris's team, right off the bat, I noticed Peyton Barber is in his second running back.
Dude,
Oh no. He only has Rex Burkhead and Austin Eckler to back him up.
You gotta play Austin.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to play Eckler. Peyton Barber is just not looking good.
I guess, yeah, but he gets the touches. I just don't.
Unless
Maybe it's that offensive line. I don't know.
It is. It is. Doug Martin couldn't do it last year. Peyton Barber couldn't do it last year. No one can run around behind that shithole.
But they're fucking throwing. They're fucking throwing. It's magic.
Funches. Man, I don't like his bench at all. His bench is trash.
Yeah, he has
a garbage can.
Dude, he has Ryan Grant, beast. Cameron Brate, blocker. Rashad Higgins,
Well, he dropped Cameron Brate.
Oh.
Okay.
Kelvin Benjamin is slow and terrible.
Drop him. He's on the Bills. Please, drop him.
Just drop it. If you have a Bills player, just drop him, man.
Okay, let's go to Drew's team.
They're the new Browns, 0-16 this year.
Let's go to Drew's team. He's riding that Tevin Coleman train, but when that train runs out, he has to play Derrick Henry or Philip Lindsay. Do you trust Philip Lindsay?
Lindsay's good. Lindsay's good, man.
Do you think he'll get a better workload than half?
Than who? Freeman?
Than splitting time.
Are you talking about Lindsay?
Yeah, Do you think he'll get more than half the workload?
Yeah. He looks a lot better than Royce Freeman.
I agree. I think once Lindsay starts slowing down, Royce Freeman will take the lead. But I would start Lindsay until then. Even over Adrian Peterson, he is a fucking dinosaur on crutches.
Yep. I wouldn't play Philip Lindsay this next week because of the ratings, but
he has some good wide receivers, so give him that.
Fucking good.
Okay.
If you want anybody for Stephon Diggs, let me know.
He loves Stephon Diggs. Okay, we're going to the White Cells and Jerry Jones, who arguably is the worst decision maker because he started Mike Gesicki.
Hey man, look at the point totals. We got an 88.8, an 86, and a 78.9.
Dude, Trey Burton's touchdown was garbage.
You don't like the shovel?
I hate when Travis Kelce took all those touchdowns last year like that.
That's elite, Trey Burton.
I still don't believe in him, but I know you do, so.
Hey, can you tell me what Ben Roethlisberger's point total?
Yeah, 39.
You gotta round that up to 40?
Yeah, I will say 40. Yeah, he has 40 burger. Ezekiel Elliott is doing fine. I think Ezekiel Elliott, the only problem I have is he doesn't have a high ceiling like some of these other players. He's just a consistent high floor. Will get you 15 points.
That's all you really need, though, man.
But
you got
Alvin Kamara will get you that 15 too, but he has a potential to get you 40. I don't think Zeke's getting you 40.
Well, not 40, but it can get you 25 to 30.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think he's in that top 4. I don't see him like that, at least. John Brown, you should start John Brown over Aguilar.
I will start John Brown if Godwin is hurt again.
I wouldn't even risk it. It's Goodwin. You're not starting Evan Ingram. That's a fish move.
A Goodwin pairing him up, man. With Garoppolo against Kansas City.
Let's take a look.
I will play him.
Let's take a look at the struggling Dan Lemon, who is 0-2. Mind you, people that go 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. I'm pretty sure there's a very small chance you make the playoffs if you go 0-3. So you need to win this week. I guess our league is different because don't the top 6 teams make it?
Yeah, I think that's how you had it, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, but still,
is that how ESPN's gonna do it though?
No, I'm able to customize it. I already customized it. Drop Robbie Anderson, Dan, if you're listening. Drop Mike Gesicki. I don't know why the fuck you have this guy.
He's a Dolphins fan.
I don't give a fuck. He has one reception in the first game and 0 in the second.
I know.
Oh, wait, let me read the overview. This is funny. After playing just 9 snaps in his debut, Gesicki was limited to 6 routes without a target in week 2. Oh boy, that's some upside if I've seen it.
Hey man, his kicker did good.
Yeah, see, Russell Wilson got 15 points, barely. Not even.
And I don't know why you would not play. Well, I guess it was valid.
Yeah, he was coming off injury against the Vikings. I would still play an injured No, I guess I would have played. It was against
I think
Chicago.
I would have played Russell.
I would have played Aaron against that Chicago defense. No way. Without.
Well, now
Doug
looking
Baldwin.
at it,
No, I thought they were that good before coming to that game.
I don't
Anyways.
know. It's still hard to tell.
I like
Week 2. After week 1.
the only reason I like Perine right now is because Rob Kelly just got put on the IR. So if Adrian Peterson's dinosaur bones gets fucking dusted off, Perine will be the future back.
And I will be playing Chris Thomas every day.
The fact that you had him before blows my mind.
Hey, Latavius Murray, though.
Nick Chubb is wasting a spot right now. Josh Doxson is wasting a spot right now. Danny Amendola is wasting a spot. Please, for the love of God, go to the waivers and just take a look. Just browse. And drop half of your team. Alright, moving on.
You got Tyler Boyd, Westbrook, Willie Snead, Brandon Marshall.
I would rather have Jordan Matthews than half of that team. Okay, next matchup. Big Tex. The 3 champions are 2-0 this year.
Oh shit!
If that says
Oh shit!
anything. He played Benesh, who's 0-2. Unfortunate about Greg's airline, Benesh. I'm sorry.
I think you play Big Tex next week, by the way.
Oh, that would be a fun matchup. Big Tex is looking like a pretty good team.
We should preview next week's, but
We can. I can cut this into 2 episodes.
okay.
So I can cut it off at the for the teams and then.
Yeah, we'll play around with it,
Okay.
or you'll play around with it.
He picked up OJ Howard. See, look, OJ Howard 17 points last week, dude. I'm telling you, this dude is an absolute monster. I love him. The fact.
Now he's on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy Graham, reasonable.
Yo, give me Jimmy Graham if he.
He has Aaron Jones. I like his team a lot. With the exception of Matt Ryan wasting a bench slot because you're never playing him over Tom Brady, ever. And Cortland Sutton. Why do you have Cortland Sutton? I actually don't understand why that.
Just the potential. I heard Cortland Sutton's gonna be good, but he's a 3rd wide receiver, so
Yeah, he's the 3rd wide receiver.
I don't know.
Benesh, I don't know if you listen to these, honestly. Drop CJ Anderson for the love of God. Jordan Wilkins is probably a better play than CJ Anderson.
Well, he'll have Fournette back, hopefully.
Yeah, but still, Duke Johnson. I mean, I guess.
No, there's another fucking running back on waivers, probably.
I took Corey Clement.
But TJ Yeldon. Handcuff him. Handcuff Fournette, man.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You have Jalen Richard you could drop. You have Cameron Meredith you could drop.
Hell, Alfred Morris would be decent.
Okay, Benesh, I'm going to text you to listen to this podcast. I'll give you the time so you don't have to listen to it all. So you can just hear this one line. Drop CJ Anderson. Drop Jordy Nelson. Drop Cameron Meredith. Drop Jalen Richard. And drop Philip Dorsett. Because there's a new guy coming in and Dorsett is not going to play. And pick up anyone else. Filter by the top projected points and just pick up those top 5 players and replace them. Please. I think.
Come on. Be competitive, Benesh.
I think he has potential. He has Travis Kelce, Cam Newton, DeAndre Hopkins, Robert Woods. Like, this is a good team. And Fournette. He just needs to fill out these holes and gaps. I'm not bashing on you, Benesh, just trying to help you. Purely. To make it.
Yeah, he does have a good team, just running backs need to be worked on.
Yeah, he just has a couple gaps. He wasn't the lowest scoring team, though.
And he has to get a kicker.
He already did. He wasn't the lowest scoring player, though. Your boy, Ben Summers.
I know, we have some shitty-ass players.
I can't wait to rail on Ben Summers' team. He probably doesn't even listen to this, but it's fun. Clay's team, remember when he...
Oh, is that who we're on right now?
Yeah, remember when he auto-drafted Phillip Rivers and was pissed because he wanted Jimmy Garoppolo, and then he got Jimmy Garoppolo, and then dropped Jimmy Garoppolo? I was like, what the fuck? I don't like
I beat Clay's ass for week 1, by the way.
I don't like Alex Collins as a second running back.
Nope.
I don't like Larry Fitzgerald as your number 1, it looks like. I guess he'd be number 2. Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, I don't know. It's T.Y. and Fitz or
Why
not
did
that.
he not start Brandon Cooks?
He should start him every week. He's gonna be so good, man.
He should probably start George Kittle. Oh no, Kyle Rudolph's probably better.
Yeah. I don't know why you
Excuse
picked
me.
up George Kittle then.
He should drop Tariq Cohen, I think, and Sterling Shepard. I don't think Sterling Shepard's gonna have value this year.
No, there's probably better options.
Yeah, but other than that, it looks fine. Pierre Garçon, you should drop. I don't know why you're playing him.
Get the fucking Lions off the bench for defense.
Well, he just dropped the Saints, so.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I
Dude,
said that already.
would you rather keep the Saints or the Lions?
The Saints. Yeah, the Saints. I'm not saying it's a good move. Alright, so let's go over to Ben Summers' team. Matthew Stafford's decent. He's the one that has LaShawn McCoy. Jay Ajayi. Man, those are 2 elite running backs that are not on a good team.
God, I guess I take back the LaShawn McCoy, just because you have to fucking start him, because don't have anybody else.
Yes,
Actually,
dude, I was so mad. I wanted Giovanni Bernard. I felt like I would have got him this week because people are fucking fish.
Do you remember last episode?
Yeah, I know. I know. I am actually pissed that he has him just because he is a fucking Bengals fan. That is the only reason he has him.
I try to pick up every Giovanni Bernard in all the leagues I'm in. He's already on a fucking team. Every league I'm in.
I know, me too. Me too, dude. I don't know
why.
What
the fuck?
I don't know why. It's just boggles me.
Was he rated high on ESPN in the draft or something?
I guess, dude. He must have been. Because people are not that smart. Or not that stupid, I should say.
Play Lil Pal and Bernard over LaShawn McCoy and Ajayi. Fuck those 2 motherfuckers.
I don't think Ajayi's going to play. I would probably start Gio over Ajayi. I would put Keelan Cole.
No, that's why I said play Pal and Bernard over McCoy and Ajayi. Because McCoy sucks dick.
Not Powell. I would play McCoy over Powell. I would play Keelan Cole in the slot in the flex. That's all I got for you, Ben Summers. I still don't know why you have Mohamed Sanu. Just drop him. Derek Carr, drop him. LeGarrette Blount, drop him. I think that's all of the teams, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yep.
Before we get on to the next part of it, do you have anything that you want to say? Maybe any fish comments? Any?
I think the season's going good. I wish. It's a little more competitive, but what can you say? Or what can you ask for? I don't know. But just be aware of news and be active, I guess. That's all I have to say. Makes it more fun.
Yeah, I agree. I think that I will be going undefeated for a while. Now I'm playing Syphilis.
You believe? Oh yeah, you do? Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna be undefeated for quite a bit.
I play Big Tex week 4.
So I want to do this for all you people listening. I guess this applies to you if you're not listening. I am officially putting a cash bounty on my head for the first team that beats me. And this bounty will increase every week. I will be starting the bounty at $20.
$20? So if we just have to beat you and you put that into our account, do we get paid via Venmo or?
Yeah, I'll Venmo.
Or are these crypto coins or something?
Are
worth shit?
I will Venmo you. And it'll increase every week. I don't know the amount yet. But I think it will be fun. I'm not too worried about money at this point.
So how much is it going to increase by?
I just told you, I don't know yet. It's going to start at $20 this week, so what's the fun? You have a chance to win $20. So I thought about this in two ways. If people actually know about this bounty and have listened to this podcast, they might say, hey, I'm going to play all the high ceiling guys, even if they have low floors, just to try to win this bounty, which could help me because then they might have a sucky ass week and it'll just give me easy wins. Or it could hurt me because of that.
I think it might just make the league more competitive overall. Maybe if they actually know about it.
That's one of the fun things I wanted to share this week. So yeah, $20.
So Will Sif has the first crack at it.
Will Siflin, good luck. What am I at? 16 game win streak now. So
yeah, we don't like to talk about it.
So yeah, I need some competition, man. It's getting pretty.
Dude, I would have beat you, man. I would have beat you.
I beat you 3 times last year.
Yeah, I also didn't have my first 2 picks.
Head to head, boy. I didn't even play Mike Evans last year a lot because he's such ass. Okay, so the last segment we're getting to, me and Jacob are just going to pick games.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
For the spread. So if you guys are in Survivor League or if you're in, I don't know if you guys.
Are you picking like just winners? Can we just pick winners?
Yeah, but we're doing the spreads with it. No, we're doing spreads.
Spreads? Like they have to win by that much?
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah. So it makes it tougher because obviously Minnesota's gonna win against the Bills, but the spread is -17 for the fucking Minnesota Vikings. So that makes it at least a little interesting.
I gotta look at these spreads.
I could just say them right now. The first game is the Jets.
What are you looking at, my bookie?
No.
IG?
I'm just on Yahoo.
Oh.
It'll change too by game time, so it's not like it's perfect.
No, this is what we should set it at. Can't keep on changing.
Okay, I'll set it then tonight. So, first game is Jets at Cleveland. Cleveland is favored by 3.
Jets they're not favored by 3.
I said the Browns are favored by 3.
Yeah, Browns. I picked Browns.
You got Browns. I will go with the Jets, Jets. Next game, Saints at the Falcons. The Falcons are favored by 3 points.
Fuck, that's tough. Shit. Let's go Saints.
I will go the Saints as well.
Guess Saints they just have to, yeah, Saints.
Yeah, good talk. Next game, 49ers at the Chiefs. Chiefs are favored by 7 points.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm riding the hot hands with the Chiefs. Raiders at Dolphins. Dolphins are favored by 3 points.
I think we're gonna go Raiders.
I hate the Raiders. I think they're awful. I'm going Dolphins. Bills at Vikings. Vikings are favored 17 points.
Vikings.
I will go Vikings as well. Colts at the Eagles. Eagles favored by 7.
Colts.
Going Eagles. Don't know why you're going Colts. It's in Philadelphia.
Just watched it happen. Frank Wright. Where did he come from?
Packers at Redskins. Packers are favored by 2.5.
2.5. Packers.
Yeah, me too. That seemed like an easy one. Bengals at the Panthers. Panthers are favored 2.5 points.
What's the team again? Sorry. I'm gonna go Bengals actually.
I'm going Bengals as well. Titans at the Jaguars. Jaguars are favored by... They don't have a favor in this game. Is it
Hold
even?
on.
Is that possible?
Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Where's the fucking Jaguar game? WTF? Yeah, for some reason I don't have it on my fucking screen.
What do you mean you don't have it? Alright, we'll just consider it a 0 spread. So if they tie, then it's fucked. We'll do 0.5 to... No, Jacksonville's obviously the better team. We'll do...
No, just keep it even. If it doesn't have a spread, just keep it even.
No, 7-point spread to Jacksonville. It's the Titans. They lost to the...
Well, I picked Jacksonville, man.
Yeah, me too. That doesn't change your pick, does it?
No. But that's weird. I can't bet on that fucking game.
It's probably such a fucking shitty game. They don't know how much to fucking blow them out by. Broncos at Ravens. Ravens are favored 5.5.
Broncos at Ravens. Let's go Raven. Oh, wait. What was the spread?
5.5 to the Ravens.
This is kind of borderline, I think. Broncos.
I'm going Ravens. I think that was a Broncos suck.
Hey, man.
2-0. Giants at Houston. Houston's favored by 7.
Giants at Houston. Houston.
I'm going Giants. Chargers
Mine
at...
says 6.5.
Okay, well I put 7, so it doesn't matter.
That's fucked. That's a touchdown, man.
Okay,
I'm just joking.
that's 1 point. Chargers at Rams.
Hey, that's the touchdown difference.
Chargers at Rams. 7.5 to Rams.
7 Rams.
Okay, it's that time. Bears at Cardinals. Bears favored by 7.
Bears. Probably win by 21.
At Bears as well. Cardinals. I wouldn't play Adrian Peterson this week. Cowboys at Seahawks.
Cowboys at Seahawks.
Zero spread.
0 spread. Cowboys.
I will go Seahawks. Patriots at Lions. 7 points to Patriots.
Patriots.
Same. And then last game, Steelers at Buccaneers. It's even with a 0-point spread.
Oh shit. Gotta go. Fuck. Buccaneers. Let's fucking ride it. Let's ride it.
Steelers with being logical.
Let's ride it. Big Ben on the road, baby. Big Ben on the road.
So, before we go, do we want to make like some kind of game out of this? Like, obviously, people can join this, and they can send me their picks. before the week starts, before tomorrow's game. Do you want to make like a fun bet where the loser at the end of the year has to do something funny?
Like these tallies?
Yeah, like whoever gets the most wrong by the end of the year.
Either something funny or just make it like a money thing.
No, I don't think people want to play this for money. I think it would be funny to do something funny, and that would intrigue people to want to play. But I would like it to be beneficial to the people that actually participated. So, like, I don't know, just throwing this out there. Maybe the winners can shoot a paintball gun at the loser's back for like 10 seconds.
What the fuck?
It's just like that was just like an example of like the people that participating get.
That would fucking hurt, man.
I know. Well, obviously, it's not like point blank. I'm like an actual like challenge to hit them.
Alright, yeah, we can do something like that.
I mean, obviously, it doesn't have to be like a painful thing, but like,
But people have to join.
I know, and that's why I'm saying that it should maybe have to be like that to even get people to join.
Yeah, I just hopefully people watch this and actually want to participate. So
Yeah,
I think it'd be fun.
I don't
I
think
think-
people like to participate nowadays.
Yeah, because they're a bunch of fucking
Fish,
losers
bunch of fish
and
monkeys.
cocksuckers, man. I think this was a productive. I think we got through a lot.
Yeah, so I'll be on every week. I don't know about you.
We'll just see. We'll just see.
Okay.
But I'll for sure be back on. Especially after a big week like I just had.
Is that the only reason? So if
No.
you lose, are you not gonna come on?
I'll come on if you. I'll come on if I'm not salty. But
But what if you're
like
salty?
if I lose to you, I'll come on. But
Oh, you will come on if you lose to me?
yeah. Because you gotta rub that. You got trash talk. I understand, but sometimes I might be busy. I just started studying for CPA stuff
I
this
thought you were
week.
gonna
So
say starting a family.
yeah, we're trying to start a family right now. No, that's like 20 years away.
Yeah, I think that's it. So, thanks for joining us at the Champions Podcast. We'll see you next time. Peace.